was last July 3rd, 2012. We had a fireworks incident where I was down at our local fireworks finishing up the final inspection, and I received a call for an explosion in a house due to fireworks with many injuries. I responded along with our ambulance, our engine, and we started mutual aid ambulances to the scene. While I was en route, we noticed a large mushroom cloud coming over the horizon because the residence was actually located on a hill, so it was very easy to see the area. There was a big mushroom cloud with a long tail, and we knew that it was a significant explosion from the size of the mushroom cloud that was over the area.
We were attending a 4th of July party the day before the holiday. We were greeted by a relative with a camera. So what happens, we were posing for this picture, and then just commotion took our attention away from the photo to see something flying through the air, which looked like, to me, it looked like a pinwheel. It landed squarely on the pile. One of them went off, and then basically all of them went off. So a little hazy as far as who was on the stairs, but this was on a deck, so this was a floor up, and there was a good, dozen or so wooden stairs leading down to the ground. So I made my way there, and I just kind of dove head first. There were people in front of me. I don't know who and I don't know how many, but I felt like I was kind of buffered a little bit. But we just rolled down the stairs, basically.
I ran down the stairs. I did not dive like everyone else. I probably should have. Most of my injuries are on my left side. My flip-flops were blasted off my feet as I ran down the stairs, and parts of them were melted to my foot. Luckily, Olivia missed most of it. She was burnt a little bit on the back. I'd say the scariest initial part was not knowing what happened to our baby, or if the firework that had put a hole in my husband's leg was 2 feet higher, would have went through her back, and who knows what would happen. We try not to shoulda, coulda, woulda, or what if, but sometimes you can't help your mind going there.
When I got to the residence itself, I was the first one to get there. Other than the police department, we saw a lot of people laying out on the ground. We found out that there were roughly, 11 victims at that point, and several of them were serious, and several of them were also children. At that point, we called in mutual aid because not only did I have a mass casualty incident, I also had a structure fire, which was ongoing. So I had 2 major incidents and very limited resources. And in addition to that, I had very limited access to that area because of the amount of traffic that was congesting that side street. So we called in mutual aid ambulances, engines, and at a later point, we actually called in Boston Med Flight for helicopter support to transport the critical injured out of the area to Boston.
If you look at what you do on celebrating your independence on July 4th, you need to take personal responsibility for what you and your family are exposed to. Go to the professional show. Leave the fireworks up to the people who are trained in how to handle them properly and how to display them properly.